The process of selecting winners in the Diversity Visa (DV) lottery is complex but designed to be random and fair. Below is a detailed breakdown of how the winners are selected. First, applicants must ensure they are from an eligible country. Additionally, they must meet either educational or work experience requirements. Specifically, applicants must have at least a high school diploma or its equivalent, or 2 years of work experience in a job that requires at least 2 years of training or experience. Application submission. Eligible applicants must submit an online application, the DS 5501 form, through the U.S. Department of State's DV lottery website during the open registration period. The form requires personal information including name, birth date, country of origin, and education or work experience. There is no charge to apply for the DV lottery. However, if selected, applicants will later need to pay a visa application fee. Once the application period closes, the Department of State verifies the information provided by each applicant to ensure that all submissions are complete and meet the eligibility criteria. Applications that contain false information, multiple entries which are prohibited, or fail to meet basic criteria are disqualified. After verifying the applications, the Department of State uses a computer to conduct a random lottery. The process ensures that selection is random and applicants from each geographic region, Africa, Asia, Europe, Oceania, North America, and South America, Caribbean, have equal opportunity based on their region's visa allotment. The DV lottery is intended to increase the diversity of immigrants to the U.S., so the visas are distributed among 6 regions. The number of winners selected from each region is proportional to the region's population size and immigration rates. No country can receive more than 7%, about 3,850 visas, of the total 55,000 visas in any given year. Selected applicants or selectees are notified through the official U.S. Department of State's entrant status check system. No physical or email notifications are sent. Applicants must check their status on the official DV lottery website using their confirmation number. Selectees are usually notified months after the application window closes, typically in May. They must keep their confirmation number safe, as it is the only way to check their status. Once selected, winners must pay a visa application fee before their visa interview at the U.S. consulate or embassy in their country of residence. Selectees must prepare necessary documentation for their visa interview, which includes a valid passport, a birth certificate, police clearance certificates from all countries where they have lived for a significant amount of time, educational or work experience certificates, and medical examination results from an approved physician. Selectees and their immediate family members, such as a spouse and unmarried children under 21, must attend an interview where a consular officer will assess their qualifications and determine if they meet the legal and eligibility requirements for the visa. Visa issuance. If the consular officer approves the application, the applicant and their eligible family members are issued diversity visas. The winners can then enter the United States and upon arrival will receive their green cards. Limited visa numbers. It's important to note that simply being selected as a winner does not guarantee receiving a visa. There are more selectees than available visas, typically 55,000 visas for approximately 100,000 selectees. This means that selectees must act quickly, gather all required documents, and schedule their interviews as early as possible to ensure they get a visa before the annual quota is filled. Entering the United States. Once the visa is granted, selectees have 6 months to enter the United States from the date of their medical exam. Green card issuance. Upon arrival in the United States, the U.S. Customs and Border Protection Officer at the port of entry processes the selectee and their family. After their arrival, they receive their permanent resident cards or green cards, officially granting them lawful permanent residency in the United States. Not selected? If an applicant is not selected in 1 year, they can reapply the following year as long as they remain eligible. There is no limit to how many times an individual can apply, but they must meet eligibility criteria each time. Random selection. The entire process is based on random selection via computer algorithms ensuring fairness. More selectees than visas. The State Department selects more winners than the number of available visas to account for those who may not complete the process, fail the interview, or be found ineligible. Equal opportunity visas are evenly distributed across regions to maintain diversity, and no country can monopolize the visa allotment. In summary, the DV lottery process is a highly competitive but transparent method of allowing individuals from underrepresented countries to obtain United States permanent residency.